Hey, welcome into Rob Wright's Gen X Pop Culture. Sorry we're running just a tad bit late, but today we're going to talk about Christmas songs. Yay! We're going to talk about the singles here. Now, not every song that we like is necessarily going to be on this list because some songs were released on albums rather than singles, but hey, we got a great show for you coming up right now. And let's bring on the panel here. Got a great panel here as usual. We've got Asia Pepsi One. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Finally on Christmas vacation.
Woohoo! Awesome. And we have the great Stark of Iron. How are you, sir?
Well, I'd say mediocre on a good day, but I'm happy to be here, ready to talk some Christmas tunes and hopefully share some fun stories with you in the in-betweens.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here, my friend. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. And we've got Heather L. How's it going, Heather?
Pretty good. Getting ready for Christmas. Getting ready for some days off that can't come soon enough. But Merry Christmas to you in the chat and the panel, of course.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. And
Merry Christmas.
I apologize for being late. Sometimes when you set up streams in advance and you get ready for a show and then you start to realize, why isn't everybody here? And then you go, oh crap, I'm in the wrong stream that I set up. So yes, I deserve all kinds of grief for that. Fortunately, I was thrifty enough to sit there and go, wait a minute. Okay, it's not a them problem, it's a Rob problem. So that happens every once in a while. But hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Anyway,
good stuff.
Yeah, so we got some great stuff to talk about here. So guys, the way that this is an outline, it's from the wiki, and it's kind of the best singles list. And we're going to start off with like the best singles that were physical media singles. We'll get into a little bit of the digital singles. We'll tell you the best digital singles, and then we'll tell you the top 10 all time. There'll be a few repeats by different artists, which is kind of cool, kind of interesting. But this covers kind of the whole era from like the 1930s all the way through modern day. We've tried to cut back on some of the modern day stuff because I know we love the classic. I know I love the classics.
Mm-hmm.
The modern day stuff, I don't know measures up, but we're going to get into this. This is going to be an interesting format. So guys, it's going to go a little bit like this. We got about 40 songs that we'll talk about. So it's going to go similar to the way we do our usual top 40, which is cool. So we've got, 10, 10, 10, and then in between, we're going to be asking the chat and we're going to be asking our panel some cool Christmas questions, sharing memories, sharing gifts, sharing stuff that happened in our lives, and really having a good time here. So hope you guys have fun. Strap in because it's going to be a fun ride. Let me get to our first 10 here, and also let me add our outline to the stage. Isn't that a great picture that I pulled?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Better than Santa Claus.
I'm looking at that house. And going, that's structurally, well, maybe.
Well, there's the roof. I mean, it's on a hill, I think. So
no, I think that house is in the hill.
Maybe. Who knows?
Santa Claus.
Very festive looking. Very pretty.
It's festive looking. It's got the aesthetic right.
Beautiful.
It does. Yeah. It does.
All right. Well, let's get into our first set of 10 here. Yeah, so I keep the same intro that we're used to, but hey,
I was about to say the best way to make anything Christmassy is just put snowfall over it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to add any lights or extra colors. Just edit it with the snowfall, and it's like minimum effort, maximum result.
Oh, no worries, dude. I got the Christmas ones. Just wait. They're coming up. I'm gonna use our old ones for a while, and then use the ones. So, all right. So here's the first set of 10, counting down. So we got "Silent Night," Estelle Fideles by Bing Crosby, and he's gonna be a popular one in these first 10.
Oh yes.
We've got "White Christmas," which was done by Freddie Martin and his orchestra. We also have "White Christmas" by Bing Crosby. Then we've got another Bing Crosby and the Andrews Sisters with "Jingle Bells" and "Santa Claus is Coming to Town." Then Bing Crosby again, "I'll Be Home for Christmas" and "Danny Boy," which, wow, what a single that is to get Danny Boy on the other side of that. Then we have Frank Sinatra doing "White Christmas" and "If You Were But a Dream." Finally, we have the Nat King Cole with, at the time, it was the King Cole Trio with the Christmas song, which is one
by far my favorite on this. Yeah.
And the B side of it was "In the Cool of the Evening." The Andrews Sisters and Guy Lombardo with "Winter Wonderland" and "Christmas Island." Gene Autry, which is a familiar one, especially if you've seen the ending of Christmas Vacation. They use this song, "Here Comes Santa Claus Down Santa Claus Lane," and "An Old-Fashioned Christmas." And then finally, Les Brown and his orchestra with "I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm." And the B-side was "I'm Telling You, Sam." So a lot of crooners in this, a lot of really the 40s. Some of these songs really, I still think, hold up today. It's interesting, the big band and the big band era. I love that sound. I don't think it gets enough credit for what it was, but what are your thoughts? Who wants to go first out of this 10?
I tell you, I'll lead it. I'm eager. As you can tell, there's a lot of saturation by Bing here. We only got one Sinatra track on this. Sinatra gets his revenge a little later on. But some of my favorites here, including my top favorite, and this is my favorite Christmas song, period, is Nat King Cole's Christmas song. Like, the fact that it's so far down on this list, to me, is a tragedy. Whenever I think of Christmas, I think of just that slow opening, that soft piano playing, and chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like, that to me is like, from beginning to end, kind of like a summation that a lot of these other songs, which are, mostly covers of just even older songs just done by the artist, like this, the Christmas song to me is like top notch. Play it every year. I sing it every year. I sing parodies of it every year. Lord knows I've been singing them all month. Can't wait to put them back on the shelf on the 26th. But yeah, this is a good list. This is a good way to start. Bing Crosby, of course, being very popular throughout the late 30s and through the late 40s, late 30s to late 40s. Like, when you think Christmas crooners, you think of Bing, and Andrews Sisters also being very popular at this time. So seeing the collaborations making the top 40 is also really cool. I can't say anything really about this list. There's no real complaints here. But then again, do you really complain about Christmas songs besides the fact that they're played too much? Like, at the end of the day, it's really what you imagine singing them too much. Just imagine being on the other side of the mic.
Well, and a lot of times they had to sing these songs in different seasons to prepare the album, so it would come out before the season, so that it would hit the charts and hit the single.
Even Tom Lehrer, when he wrote his Christmas Carol parody, he even addressed that on all of his lives. He's just like, my people in the studio business, who are my friends, and granted they're not really my friends, said, you really need to start making these Christmas songs and start plugging them really early in order for them to stick.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. All right, who wants to next crack at it?
Yeah, I guess I go on this one because it's gonna be pretty short. I agree with Tony on this. The Christmas song is amazing. It is really, really nice. But for me, it's actually "Christmas Island" with the Andrews Sisters that I like out of these.
Oh, really?
Like that Hawaiian music, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just I'm not a big fan of Christmas music, and I used to be, but when I was in college, I waitressed, and they played from basically Thanksgiving on to New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They played nothing but Christmas songs on like a loop, and I couldn't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
So it has disturbed Christmas for me since then. But these two, my grandparents loved the Andrews Sisters. I guess that's where I heard it. So
Very cool.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. All right, Heather, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna agree on the Christmas song. Nat King Cole just has a fantastic voice. Really incredible. I think it's funny that like 3 versions of White Christmas all got into the bestsellers, right? I mean, we're in the 30s and 40s bestsellers. Of all of them, I think I like Sinatra's version the best. Bing, I like him, but he does have a little bit of that sleep-inducing quality to him. I feel like Bing, I like him on I'll Be Home for Christmas. The other White Christmas, Freddie Martin, man, that had a long instrumental intro to it. It was a little bit kind of store music-y sounding. So I don't know. I was a little bit surprised that hit into the top sellers, but I mean, White Christmas is a great song, so probably any version is good. Silent Night, I love. Bing Crosby though singing it, I don't know. It's okay, but I kind of prefer other versions. Maybe like with a choir and a whole choral, and I think that song is prettier when you have just a whole group of singers. Christmas Island is fun. I also like Mele Kalikimaka. I think those on the Hawaiian.
Yeah, that's the other Hawaiian one. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Jingle Bells with Bing Crosby. I mean, that song should be up tempo, and he still seemed to kind of have that slow, smooth delivery. So it was a little bit odd. So I'm not sure about that one either. And then I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm. Sound like instrumental. I was shocked that one was in the top sellers too, because I had not really even heard it. So interesting group.
Yeah, it is. I agree with Nat King Cole. The Christmas song takes the cake for me. I mean, he's just got such a timbre voice, and I love it. So soulful. And my mom had his entire Christmas album, and it just was so great. I agree that Bing Crosby kind of puts you to sleep. My favorite version of Silent Night is actually probably John Denver's version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John Denver. I grew up with John Denver and the Muppets and that album. And John Denver singing Silent Night was really good. And Silent Night is a German song, Stille Nacht, and it was actually written for guitar. So it's actually a guitar song that people don't realize that it is. And I love that version of it. Oh, Come All You Faithful by Bing Crosby is better than Silent Night. It's okay. It's decent. I got a Bing Crosby album of Christmas stuff. And you're right, Heather. Some of the songs that he sings put you to sleep. White Christmas. There's so many different versions of it. I like it. I like the song. I like the movie's all right. But I think the version from the movie with Rosemary Clooney and him singing it is a better version than just him solo. And I think Frank Sinatra does really well with it. But it's one of those that's kind of overplayed. I do like Here Comes Santa Claus by Gene Autry. It's a little bit country because he leaned on more on the countryside to it, but I still like that, and it still reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation, the ending scene, which is kind of funny.
Right.
But it's still a lot of fun, and there are a lot of great B-sides to this. I mean, I'll Be Home for Christmas by Bing Crosby. The other side of it was Danny Boy, which I love Danny Boy as well. So great stuff here. I think there's some solid ones on this. But chat, what do you guys think? If you guys have any favorites of these 10, let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear that, and we'd love to know your thoughts, folks.
S4H's comment in the chat. I like some of Bing's lesser known hits, like Who Spilled That Glass of Milk and Why Aren't Kids Asleep Yet?
Yes. And when we get to the
Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good. There's a hidden meaning to that.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
There is a hidden meaning to that, yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
And I can't wait till we get to the 60s because I actually have a copy of I think it was the 63 run of Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra's Christmas television run.
Oh,
in
wow.
its entirety. Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. Well, here's what happened. I don't know if you guys know this or not, which, so other than the tell-all book that his children wrote, the problem also was that he lost his wife in the early 50s. She died right before he filmed White Christmas. So he was filming that movie while grieving her loss.
Oh, geez.
So not a lot of people talk about that or know about that with Bing Crosby. That all you hear are his kids saying what a horrible father he is, and granted, honestly, some of the stuff that they shared in that, and some of the disciplines that he had for his kids and that kind of stuff. I get it. I'm not making an excuse for it, but part of the story that doesn't get told is him losing his wife. And certainly that can have an effect on people. So there's always two sides to every coin. I think you have to look at them both. Granted, there's no excuse. Agent Pepsi 1, you want to bring up something about it, or?
Yeah, I mean, speaking from from an educator viewpoint, speaking from a historian's viewpoint as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you have to take Bing Crosby in his as a man of his day. So, I mean, where he grew up, I mean, these punishments were, they were considered harsh, but at the same time, I don't know how much credence I actually put into his children writing this, because there was silence prior to it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's like these tell-all books that I think, it may not be entirely accurate.
Possibly. No one ever knows for sure, but.
And it's also a lot of times people exaggerate as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't think they really lacked, but for his wife, I knew that. Didn't she pass from cancer? Wasn't that it?
I think so. I'm not sure exactly what she passed of, but I know she did pass right before he started filming White Christmas, and that whole movie he was going through grief. So
I mean, I got spanked when I was small. And my dad used to use a rubber-soled slipper.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and I got it with a wooden spoon from my grandmother.
Oh wow!
I mean, it might sound harsh, but it's not as harsh as it was. I mean, not as harsh as people might think. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I mean, I would really caution against books like that because we really don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Nick from Echo Bay Network is in the chat.
Oh,
Good to
sweet.
see you, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Important people. Hail to you, sir.
Yeah. And speaking of Nick from Echo Base Network, guys, we're going to talk about gifts and giving coming up. So let's take a look at this.
So, stand corrected. That was glorious.
Yes. And then here's a picture of Christmas gifts and stuff. So here's the question for the chat, the chat and the panel. What is your favorite or the best Christmas gift that you've either given or received? Do you have a favorite? Is there something that you gave somebody that they really enjoy? Or is there some present that you got as a child or as an adult that you like? Who wants to go first and talk about Christmas gifts?
I'll spin a yarn if I go first. You all better go before me. I'm gonna spin a yarn.
All right, I can go. I got my show and tell here.
Oh, sweet.
So when I was a little kid, my uncle used to work, in Far East, like Middle East, Japan, Thailand, all these, like, used to do sales in all these, a lot of different places. So when he went to Japan, he would buy me these Nintendo games, and they were available in Japan way before they were in the US, like well over a year. So it was super cool at the time because there weren't any like handheld games. And these are just, I'm sure everyone's seen these because they did get to the US after a while. The little, like, they just had the little LCD screens and were like a watch, but they were these fun little games. This one was Popeye, and Olive Oil throws him these like bottles and cans, and he's got to catch them, and Bluto tries to punch him and knock him out. So if you get punched, you kind of die. And then there was like a multi-screen one that was the actual Donkey Kong, which was super fun. So these, I love these as a kid, and it was so cool having them, like, because no one in the US had them at that point, and wouldn't have them for a long time still, even though they had come out in Japan and were super popular there. So that was my most fun gift as a kid, amongst obviously other things, but that one sticks out, and still have it. And I spent so much time playing those as a kid, so I've always saved them, but love them.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So, who wants to go next?
Well, I guess I'll go next. Excuse my coughing. It's still allergy season for me. Yeah, I have my favorite gift that I can think of that I want to talk about is well, actually, it's a moral story. I wanted this dollhouse when I was growing up, and with this Barbie dollhouse, it was like, this must have been around 1990 or so. I was like 6, and maybe it was 91 when I was 7, but it was like it's like $200, and my folks go, no, and they got me a substitute gift, and I liked that too, and I was really happy with it. But growing up later, it taught me a lot of things about fiscal responsibility, and I think that was the better gift than the dollhouse.
Oh wow, yeah, that definitely is a
So
good...
Interesting.
yeah, and the interesting thing is, I still have that dollhouse.
Cool.
After all these years, I do.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Very cool. And Nick mentions that his favorite gift of all time was a remote control car that he wanted more than anything when he was a kid.
Yeah, being a little kid, getting Christmas stuff, it's the best when you're a kid.
it is.
Yeah. FKHC 2005 says the best gift I got this year, I got yesterday. So back in 2016, I helped a friend where I work find a place when she was pregnant. Long story. Hadn't seen her since 2012 in person. So that's part one of the story. And part two is, so yesterday she brought her son by my work and I met him for the first time. That is really cool.
Very sweet. Very nice.
Awesome. Very cool.
My present is also Nintendo related. We didn't have a lot of money, but what we did have, we enjoyed. And so I grew up on an Atari 2600, and being, before I was 10 years old in the 80s and so on and so forth, obviously I was about a decade behind. Probably one of the reasons why I enjoy, the decade prior to me more than the ones that I actually lived through. But I went to my friend's a place one night. Rode with my parents, and they had an NES. They were playing Super Mario Brothers 3 on it, and blew my mind. I was used to 4 pixels and one screen. And when Christmas came that year, it was 1993. When Christmas came that year, you can guess what I got. I didn't get an NES. I got a Super NES. And it was a Super NES bundle with Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars.
Oh, cool.
And when I plugged it in to the TV, I was expecting the 8-bit graphics, but You know, my dad, well, he wasn't my real dad, but my father figure a couple of years later said, when I saw your eyes that day, when I saw them go as big as $50, I said I had to one up that kid. I had to one up that family. I had to one up them. I was like, how dare you impress my son? How dare you? And so that's the story on how I went from skip the 8-bit generation and went straight into the 16-bit generation. It was over my dad being very competitive with the neighbors. So
that's awesome.
Nice.
There you go.
For me, it's interesting. So I grew up in the kid of the 80s, really. And so all the toys, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, any of them that you name, one of the big things was that they always had play sets. So play sets were a big part of the toy playing because you get a play set, you have some place to put your figures and you can use your imagination to play with them. But even better was a play set that you could use as a vehicle. And unfortunately, there weren't as many of those in the early 80s. The later 80s, you had some of them that came out. So, I did get the G.I. Joe base. I did get the Castle Grayskull. But they both pale into comparison to this one. I would say the Millennium Falcon was one of my greatest gifts that I've ever gotten, simply because you could use it as a play set with all the different features that you had to put your figures. But you could also pick it up and use it as a ship. So it was one of those things that was great. So that was probably one of the best gifts I've ever received, thinking just back to my childhood. But thinking about gifts that I give, my stepmother and I weren't always the closest, but after her mom had died, one of the things that I did was I got a picture of her mom, and I went to one of those groups that takes your photo and turns it into a painting, into an oil painting. So I got a picture of her mom, and I had it made into an oil painting for her. And I gave that to her for Christmas from all of us, my brother and everybody. And I think that, she appreciated that so much. And it was, a moment of bonding between me and my stepmom that I won't forget. And I think that picture, doing something like that for somebody. And then I love giving gifts because I love hearing about people's surprises when they open them. Nick from Echo Base Network recently got a gift from me that really surprised him. And he's already opened it. If you want to mention it in the chat, or if you want me to bring up the pictures, I don't know. Should I show him the pictures, Heather? Did you see the pictures?
Oh yeah, you can show.
You show the picture. I've not opened mine, so don't accidentally.
Open. I'm not going to show yours or any of y'all.
Yeah, I'm opening mine on Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So give me a sec here. Let me share screen on this. So I'll take the gifts down, and then I'll share this. Hang on. Screen. Hang on. Sometimes it takes me a minute to do this.
So what's the name of your squid kid, Heather, that's chilling over there on your recliner?
There we go.
Oh, the Christmas Cthulhu back there?
Yeah.
The kid over
there. So, I was able to find Nick this pretty cool thing.
That is awesome.
Oh, nice.
So the Darth Vader statue. So first of all,
I love it.
The eyes. So it has a Japanese look to it. Especially, I like the eyes, how they're angular. But that's just a cool thing out the box. My goodness, look at that.
It's gorgeous.
But what it is a Darth Vader statue where he's standing on the robe of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I figured Nick would like that.
Yes.
So
nice.
Pretty cool statue. I think it's pretty awesome. So
I love it when he's kicking the robe in Vader sessions where they dubbed over Vader's lines, whether they're James Earl Jones lines, and he's kicking the robe going, "That's right, Sally."
So it's pretty cool. So, but gift giving, I like doing it because I like, seeing people's responses, and I like doing that. And I always try and think of things that people will like. So, but yeah, Agent Pepsi One, you're going to be really surprised at one of yours. Heather, you're going to like yours, and then Tony, you're going to go nuts over some of yours. So I can't wait for your guys' reaction to some of those.
No, I'll probably be doing an unboxing video, just like still images of it, of all the stuff that I got, because People have been very nice to me this year and sent me stuff.
That's cool.
You know, I have two things. I have
Go
two
ahead.
things to add. First of all, thank you for the Christmas gifts.
Oh yeah, thank you for being on here. I love it.
I'm wearing the Minion sock, one of the Minion socks right now.
Oh, you're with Minion socks. Okay, good. They fit okay.
And I got the Minions throw on me right now as well. But the other, they're under the tree. So, and the other thing, that Darth Vader is amazing. As a Sith myself, I will say that I fully support Darth Vader's actions against Obi-Wan Kenobi. So,
that's right, Sally.
so yeah. Oh, and one more thing. This is for Tony. Hey, that 2600. I played a 2600 to probably 1997, 98.
Wow.
Oh wow.
You got me beat by about 4 years.
Oh wow.
So
yeah. Atari.
Did you have a wood? Did you have a Woody too, or was it a solid black model?
Yeah, it was an original 2600. It didn't even say 2600 on it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was from like 1977. So I mean, it lasted 20 years.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, those things will last forever.
Yep. They last.
I bet if I go and grabbed mine, I'd plug it right up and it would fire right up.
Yeah, my mom used to go to thrift stores and get like these cartridges for it, and they were like, they were like $1 for like 5. Nobody wanted them.
Oh yeah.
So
best place to get old video game stuff used to be like thrift stores, pawn shops,
flea markets.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I had friends that when we were teenagers that would pawn some of their stuff off there, and I'm like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
and then Rob goes to see it all.
It's like, I need gas money. I need this to buy something else. Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
Yeah.
So
I would love to have a 2600 back though. It's just for the nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had my old stuff. The emulators are pretty good though for the old stuff.
Oh yeah.
I have all the cartridges and games and whatnot.
So for Christmas, one year I got my brother one of the handheld ones. It has all the SNES and regular Nintendo games and Sega and everything on there. And it's one of the handheld ones, almost like it's a thing. And the first thing his wife said to me, "Does it have a thing for headphones?" And I'm like, "Yes, it does." She's like, "Good."
Yeah.
It was hilarious, but my brother was so surprised at that because he basically didn't think that I was going to get him something, but and I got something that he really wants for Christmas yesterday, so we were all good. Always treat my brother the right way. So
yeah,
cool.
Very cool.
All right, we ready to get into our next set of 10?
Yeah.
All right, so hey guys, got another good group for you right after this. Okay, lovingly called 30 through 21. Go ahead.
I was going to say, brought to you in part by the Large Hadron Collider. Please do not stick your hand into the beam.
Oh yeah, don't do that. All right. So here's what we got. We're getting the late 40s and 50s here. We've got Spike Jones with "All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth," and Happy New Year. Then we got Gene Autry with his famous "Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer," "If It Doesn't Snow," and the B-side is "If It Doesn't Snow on Christmas," which for Texas, I don't know how it's going to be for where you guys, but oh my gosh, we're supposed to be in the 70s on Christmas
here
Day.
too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
76.
Yeah. And then 1949, Yogi Jorgensen with "I Just Go Nuts at Christmas" and "Jingle Bells," which is, I guess it's a takeoff of his name. Then we got Gene Autry with "Frosty the Snowman" and "When Santa Claus Gets Your Letter." Jimmy Boyd with the infamous song "I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus" and "Thumbelina." 1955, we've got Art Mooney and his orchestra, vocal by Barry Gordon with "Nuttin' for Christmas" and "Santa Claus Looks Just Like Daddy." 1957, Bobby Helms with "Jingle Bell Rock." Captain Santa Claus and His Reindeer Space Patrol's the B-side. Brenda Lee has a famous one, which we probably mentioned more than once, one from 1958 with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. And then we've got a couple of Chipmunk songs.
Oh, God.
Which kind of is like nail on the chalk or something scratching the chalkboard.
I love the Chipmunks.
No, there is no Chipmunk sympathy here.
Alvin's harmonica.
I love the Chipmunks.
No.
Yeah.
But here we go. All right, who wants first crack at these 10?
I want to go last because I feel like there's a song that I need to just sing like 1 or 2 lines of that will really resonate with Heather L. So you two have it.
Can I get your buzzer out for Heather? Because if she likes this Chipmunk song, I just want to hear that buzzer.
Oh, so you won't get the buzzer this time, huh?
You can't buzz the Chipmunks. It's better than whiny, bratty little kids singing songs. I'd rather hear Chipmunks sing it.
What's the difference? Carry on.
Yeah,
Well, a chipmunk is cute, and a whiny, bratty little kid is not.
No, they're not.
So
They are grading. They are grading.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
who's going first, Heather or Agent Pepsi 1?
I went first the last time. So
okay, I'll go. All I Want for Christmas. That one was horrible. Like I said, don't like whiny, bratty little kids. That's a terrible song. If the Chipmunks now were singing it, if it's the Chipmunks version, then it would kind of be cute. But as it is, it's the kid version. So no to that. Rudolph is good. I like this weird thing that Just Go Nuts at Christmas. That was pretty damn funny. I mean, at first it was like, what is this thing? But like the kids, like he has to go in Hawk to get all the kids presents, and then he sneaks off to drink, and he's out drinking late, and the kids jump on him. He's all hungover. It's like, oh, then he finally starts feeling better, and the in-laws show up. So that was pretty funny. I kind of like that, even though I'd never heard it before. Frosty is a good holiday standard. I Saw Mommy, it's kind of okay. Nothing for Christmas. Again, like I didn't really know that song either, and I hate whiny little kids. But then I started listening to the lyrics, and it's pretty damn funny. Like he's detailing out all his bad deeds. He broke a bat on a kid's head, and I made Tommy eat a bug, and somebody snitched on him. Like, this is damn funny. So I kind of liked it, even if it was an obnoxious kid. Jingle Bell Rock. I love Jingle Bell Rock. That one's fun. And Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee. I like the 50s kind of rock and roll type Christmas songs. Those are good. I can't help it. I like the damn Chipmunks. So, kill me. That's it. All I got.
No buzzer, Tony? Where's the buzzer? There you go. Okay, which of those 2 Chipmunk songs do you like better? Alvin's harmonica or the Chipmunk song?
Oh man, it's a tough call. They're both so freaking awesome.
Oh my God, woman! How dare you? Yes, you know what, Agent Pepsi? What I've buzzed you all year. You know what? There you go, Heather. There you go.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, funny. Heather! I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Jesus, girl.
That was good. That got a good reaction. I like that.
Oh my God!
Am I just reaction content to you, Heather? How dare you?
Oh Lord!
Heather again, just for that.
Okay, Pepsi, take it away.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I am sorry, but the only one that really resonates with me is Frosty the Snowman. It's the only one. I remember that as a little girl growing up, and it's that was wonderful. There's a cartoon that goes along with that, and it's just I just remember that like first grade. I mean, it's wonderful. But then you have Rudolph the alcoholic reindeer, and the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's just these. I'm not a big fan of this. It's certainly not these stupid Chipmunk songs. But I do agree with Heather, though. Those damn little kids. Estelle, what are you getting me for Christmas? I didn't want to say anything. I
God.
was just smiling. I got her an F for Christmas on a report card, but that's okay.
You're a
Miss
mean
Bell's
one, Mrs. Bell.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I sung that last year and I sing it this year. But
you
no,
so
Heather.
much.
No, Heather. I have one for you.
Okay.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire.
That's swoony.
Hot
No.
sauce dripping from their toes.
This is a real song, by the way.
Yuletide squirrels, fresh fillet by the quad. They poke hot skewers through their nose. I'm telling you, Heather. Absolutely not. The Chipmunks, really? Woman, I thought we were friends. I thought you knew me. But all I want for Christmas, we can agree on. Oh my Lord in heaven, no.
Yeah.
Love Frosty the Snowman. Love the Gene Autry tracks on here. Mommy's Kissing Santa Claus. There's a good parody of that called I Saw Mommy Kissing Yog Shuckoff that you need to hear by the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society.
Nice.
Brenda Lee is a classic. It's a radio. It's good background music. Jingle Bell Rock also the same. But yes, down with Alvin and his cavalcade of high-pitched helium huffing. Just down with Alvin. I'm done.
Cruelty. That's terrible.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. Perk 130 mentions, I will never listen to Madonna's Santa Baby, Eartha Kitt's version, or no song. Yep, I agree 100% with that.
Hail to Herc 130.
Yes.
Good to see you, Herc.
It's Fabio.
Yeah. All right. So my take on this.
Oh my
So first
God.
off, oh my goodness! Every time I hear during the Christmas season when I've got Christmas songs on the radio, when the damn chipmunk, please Christmas don't wait. Chipmunk songs go off the radio. It gets changed faster
That's
than any
right.
other thing.
That's
Yeah, no.
That's
I love
right.
the cartoon, but I don't like the Christmas songs. Jingle Bell Rock and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree are standards. I mean, I love both of those two and the rockabilly. I love Rudolph and Frosty. Grew up with those. I saw Miss Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is okay. All I want for Christmas with my two front teeth. I agree with the rest of the panel. It's annoying. I usually will change it. And then Nothing for Christmas and the Yorgi Jorgensen song. They're funny. They're parodies. I don't think we hear them enough, and I hadn't heard them in a long time. I know I'd heard both of those songs. I Got Nothing for Christmas. It's one of those that you have to listen to words to really get, like Heather was mentioning. So it's a decent list minus the Chipmunk songs. I mean, really, if you look at the pictures of the Chipmunk songs right here, they look nothing like they do in the 80s, and it's just I don't know. I get what you're saying, Heather, but I totally disagree because I can't.
I never saw them. Like, I don't think the movies were till later, right? Because I remember hearing it on the radio as like a little kid, and like it's like, oh, chipmunks. But I don't think the movies or any cartoons were out yet. Were they? I don't know.
I don't know. I know that the main one
Heather.
that I saw was on Saturday morning cartoons in the 80s. So
I have to ask you, what is your fascination with people that sing through kazoos? I want to know. I mean,
yeah, when I was a little kid, I liked it. Tony, come on.
You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? As soon as the stream is over, it's going to be like loud at Heather's house. It's going to be
she's going to cope. Yep, coping. Yep.
So,
she is
hold on.
Oh my
Before we get to our next
singing.
questions and next subject, I have to, you guys saying kids singing, and I get that, but so I guess all of you guys hate I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, right?
Yes,
Oh my
Yes.
I
God.
hate it more than anything. Ugh. Hate that one.
I mean, there's a parody I've heard.
Rob, don't you dare sing it.
Do you
I'm not
like
going to.
that one? Oh no, Rob, you don't like that one, do you?
No, it's okay. I just know the history behind it because it was so that's a novelty song and that's actual little girl singing it from Oklahoma City. It was to promote the new hippopotamus born at the zoo. So the baby hippopotamus was born in late November, early December, and leading up to it, they were hoping it would be born closer to Christmas. And so I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. And which one is that? That's Ragnar, right?
Oh no, this is Callie.
Oh, it's Callie.
Yeah.
Callie's comforting you when you're being picked on, huh?
I know. She's like, my mama's getting picked on.
No, Callie's just asking, when am I going to get some chipmunks for Christmas?
Yeah, she's
I'm
like,
starving.
when do I get to eat some chipmunks? I heard chipmunks.
Yeah, she heard chipmunks.
I love chipmunks.
I'm hungry. I want my chipmunks.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I do have one more thing before we move on this.
Yeah.
There's a parody song I saw on YouTube. I need to find the link and send it to y'all. It's this guy with a really gravelly voice. He's like a YouTuber, and he sings. How does he put it? He says, "I want to strangle my ex-wife for Christmas." Or something.
Oh my god!
Oh yes, God. You must link me. I desire this music in my library.
I saw that. I fell out laughing because he has a cartoon that goes along with it, and these cartoon characters. It is hilarious.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's great. So.
Well, while we're on the subject, can we sing about Randolph the Red Gun Cowboy? That's a great one.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that one. So.
Oh, no. Another song I'm going to have. You guys need to tune into my holiday specials. I sing all of these.
That's awesome. Yeah, tune in to Stark, especially around the 24th, because he will sing every single one of them. So.
Well, it's an open panel kind of like thing-ish, it's going to be a Stark party, but people are more than like, I'm going to be welcoming requests, and it's the only time of the month that I'll actually sing like serious Christmas carols and not parodies that's just bashing them to death.
Yeah.
So that's your one chance.
Absolutely. Well, I may have to take a chance and throw you some bones and make you sing a bunch of Christmas songs. So, all right. Speaking.
Oh, good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Well, speaking of Christmas and traditions like Stark's party and him singing all these Christmas songs, let's talk about some of our traditions in our families. So we're going to transition to that. Here we go. All right. So the next question for the panel and for you folks at home. So what are your favorite Christmas memories or traditions that you guys do with your family?
Huh.
What family? Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon?
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
This could be in the past or when you were growing up.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I will definitely be digging back to my youth again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. We had good Christmas traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what are some of the things you guys would do or some of the things you remember or?
Well, we used to cut down our trees every year.
Ouch.
Oh, that's cool.
We had 27 acres and we had a lot of spruces, Douglas firs, pines. And this was back whenever we actually got snow in rural Kentucky for, every year and not just, a few flurries that made people flip out.
Mm-hmm.
And we would walk up the hill and we'd go, about a mile into the property, sometimes two. We'd find ourselves a tree. We'd cut it down. We had a big piece of sheet metal and a rope. That was our sled to bring it back down the hill with. We'd find one. We would cut it down, bring it in, let the limbs settle on it for a couple of days. And we decorated it with old stuff. We decorated with stuff that was older than I was, older than my older brother. We had those big like trumpet ornaments and like the ceramic ornaments and stuff, like free tinsel, not tinsel on garland, like the stuff that if the cat got in it, you were not vacuuming your carpet. You had to sweep that stuff for 20 minutes to get it all up, kind of tinsel. And we would make some of the most extravagant, beautiful Christmas trees, like right out of paintings. And that was I was brought up learning how to decorate a Christmas tree very traditionally. There's a phrase that I really can't say on YouTube about plastic trees, but I'm pretty sure if you guys, I'll send it to the private chat and you'll know what I mean in a minute. But that's basically what it was. It's like, so that's why I don't like artificial trees, even though they're more convenient, they're easier to take down and put up. I'd rather go without a Christmas tree than not have a real one. And yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, Herc 130 has a unique one. He says, "I yodeled the complete works of Lawrence Welk from the rooftop starting at midnight. But since the restraining order, I can't get on the roof anymore."
But can he yodel the chipmunks? That's the real question.
Heather, why?
Yodeling the chipmunks?
Yeah, come on.
Wow. Wow, Heather, you just went to a wholly different dimension. Oh my goodness. So,
she just graces us down here, our normal people. Heather, my hat's off to you.
And there's the phrase of the private chat. You can see why I can't say it.
Oh, jeez.
But you get the sentiment, right?
Well, I like fake trees.
I see what you're saying.
Fake trees.
Okay. All right. Hey, who wants to go next? Christmas traditions, anything that you guys did growing up or currently?
I have two. One is a tradition and one is a cautionary tale.
Mm-hmm.
So the tradition is we always open some presents on Christmas Eve, some little ones. I always did that, and you'll still do that actually. And the cautionary tale. Oh my God, I must have been like 6, maybe 5. I was at my grandparents' home, and they had this artificial snow stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen it in these old. I remember these old boxes. They were like faded, like nondescript. And I was getting this stuff out of this bigger cardboard box, and with Christmas ornaments. And then my dad came and he said, "Oh, Tasha, don't touch that. You don't want anything of that." Why? I want the snow. It was asbestos snow from the 60s.
Jeez.
Yeah, and the kind of box kind of disappeared afterwards.
It's crumbled.
So yeah, asbestos snow from the 60s. I mean, literally asbestos.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
This is like an 89.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
So that's my cautionary tale. But if the chipmunks were there, I'll put them in the box too. Breathe deeply, fellas.
Yeah.
Nothing like playing with asbestos. So much fun.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Except Mercury. Maybe Mercury is a little more fun, but
Hey, if you're gonna go toxic in a big way, right?
Oh yeah, go big or go home, right, Heather?
That's right. That's right.
So, Heather, what about your family traditions?
When I was a little kid, same as Tony, my grandpa always cut down his own Christmas tree. And we used to go always, like the whole family went to my grandparents' house for Christmas Eve and for Christmas Day. Got my poor grandma like cooking 2 huge dinners for all these people, like 2 days in a row. I still can't believe she did that. But yeah, it was fun. He was a little bit Clark Griswoldish because he would go out and get like a huge tree, and every single year my grandma would like look like panicked, like because bring back this huge tree that wouldn't fit in the house, and then they'd have to start like cutting parts off and drag it in. So that was fun. It was fun every year when he would go out and do that. And it's nice to kind of live in the country and you know, to do that kind of stuff in the city. But yeah, it was fun. He was definitely I don't know what's the equivalent of like eyes bigger than your stomach for food. He had to get the huge tree that wouldn't fit in the house, and freak my grandma out every year. So
it was always a pain getting that tree through the front door. I'm right there with you. Oh man.
Yeah, because the lots like bind them up tight so that you can kind of get them through. But when you cut it down, they're not like Not in there.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to drag in a tree without the pines on them. Imagine cutting the damn thing down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fun
Man,
stuff.
we'd have sweeping up a bunch of pine needles.
Needles.
Oh, been there,
Yeah.
done that too. Yep. Oh man, trees. I've got a million stories about trees, but a couple things. So, did you guys ever make Christmas cookies as kids?
Oh yeah.
We used to always make
Who
Christmas
hasn't?
cookies where you do the sugar cookies and you do the icing on them.
Mhm.
And you had we had like camels and stars and bells. And
Oh, yeah,
little
you make all the
Santas.
little shapes with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little
Big old tin cookie cutters.
Yep.
Oh,
and then
Handles on them. Yep.
and then after you put icing on them, put them in the freezer. So the icing
Mm.
gets nice and cold and stuff like that. Yeah, we always did that. That was always growing up. Mom would always make those cookies and we'd always decorate them. But yeah, we did Christmas trees up until like my teenage years. When I could first drive, I had a truck. And so Dad gave my brother and I money to go get a Christmas tree. Sent both of us to do it. First mistake, number one, was to send my brother and I to go get the Christmas tree. Because guess what? My brother and I got the biggest one we could find.
Of course.
I mean, this Christmas tree was huge. And so we brought it home, and guess what? Dad couldn't even put the bottom thing for the water on the tree because it was so big. The base was so big. So I had to get a new one. It was so big, it kept falling over. And at one point, it fell over on my stepmom, and she was like, "Help, help, get this thing off me. Help, help, help me, help me, help me."
Oh,
So we had to
Lord.
get that off her. But yeah, my brother and I, go big or go home. Yes. So, and the story we tell every year is the story when my dad was a kid, he and his four brothers going to get a Christmas tree with grandma while grandpa was out away on business. They'd go up to at the time, the local 7-Eleven was your convenience store that was near them. And they bought a tree, tied it to the roof of the car, drove off. And lo and behold, the guy was running behind him. They didn't know why, thought he was crazy, and got home. And the Christmas tree was tied to about 7 or 8 other trees that they dragged along with them.
Lord. Wow.
So they had to pay for them. And we ended up, my dad's house had Christmas trees in every room. And Grandpa came home after his business trip and said, I think you guys overdid it on the Christmas trees. But
wow.
yeah.
That's like right out of a National Lampoon movie. That's hilarious.
Oh, I tell you, between my grandmother, my dad, and I am Clark Griswold Jr. So yeah, it was always putting up Christmas lights. I always put up Christmas lights to this day. One of the traditions on Christmas Eve, we always read a night where "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Only a couple of years ago, I changed it to this one.
I love that book.
So
yes, the
yes,
Die Hard
we need to
Christmas.
update from a night. "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" to Die Hard Christmas. It is a good book. Now, I can show the cover, but I don't know if I read it over YouTube. I don't know if I'd get banned or not.
No, if
this is great.
You're showing that you own it, it's under licensing rule. It's under licensing rule. If you show evidence that you own a copy, then you're not going to get dinged for it because you paid for the rights to have it by purchasing the thing.
But yeah, we always had the night before Christmas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun, a lot of Christmas things. And then the other thing that I always like doing this time of year too is going to look at Christmas lights.
Yes,
that's always fun. That was something.
Just going through the neighborhood and looking at it. Yep.
Yeah. So we go to Christmas Eve service, and then after service we'd go look at Christmas lights. And then one time we did that and came home to find. So we eat early dinner, go to the Christmas Eve service, and then go look at Christmas lights, and then come back and have pie for dessert. And one Christmas, so my parents have 3 dogs and a cat at the time, and one of them had 3 legs, and you had a big lab, a Collie Terrier, a 3-legged mutt that was a rescue dog, and a cat. And evidently, the 3-legged mutt who could jump up a little bit, the lab, and the cat were able to work together, and they knocked over both pies that were sitting way back on the counter. And evidently, they had eaten all of our pie.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of fun. So
Yeah, that
Heather, I
happened.
don't know if you have that problem at your house with certain things that the cats the cat helps the dogs do anything mischievous, but that's what happened at my parents' house one time. So it was
That's
funny.
pretty funny. Not me, but my mom's, some of her weird friends had all kinds of problems. One time her friend one time made Thanksgiving dinner. She was normally not someone who cooked, and it's like the first time everyone went to her house, and we were over there because my mom was helping her. She had 3 cats that were just like no manners whatsoever. She left the turkey out to cool, and then when everyone came into the kitchen, like all 3 cats were up there and just gnawing on the turkey.
No.
Oh,
In it, like chowing down. Everyone was like, well, I guess we're not having any turkey. It's just that's one of the worst animal like eating the food stories because it was just gross. They're all
oh,
yeah.
that's awful.
Mine are good though. I don't really leave food out, but
Right. And if you don't leave food out, they don't ever get the habit.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So, all right, let's continue our countdown. Hang on, let me get the media asset. All right, hang on. Yeah, there we go. It's this one. All right. Yes, nothing like broken glass for Christmas. But all right, so this is where we're getting into a couple of the storybook type songs that came out in the 60s and 70s. So you've got The Night Before Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, A Charlie Brown Christmas, and then later on Mickey's Christmas Carol. So these were like storybooks and albums that were considered singles because they were for the kids. I personally had the Rudolph and Frosty books as well. But yeah, these were little books that we had with that. We're getting into a little bit of the 80s along with this. So another single was Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer by Elmo and Patsy. Then you had the beginning of the so we mentioned this on our 80s stream because We Are the World came up as one of the songs, but it kind of started a little bit with this was Band-Aid was a group of musicians that came together that Do They Know It's Christmas is one of the big songs from the day. Then we've got late 80s and early 90s, and I shudder to think this one by the boy band New Kids on the Block.
Oh, Lord.
The Children. Then you've got a big hit in the 80s was this was released as a single as well. It's a live album, which is really cool. Bruce Springsteen, who's hit his high mark in the mid 80s. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And then finally, you can't have singles without one of the best selling singles out there from the 60s, 1965. Elvis Presley with Blue Christmas and Santa Claus is Back in Town. So who wants this set of 10?
I love the Porky Pig. I love the Porky Pig cover of Blue Christmas.
Yeah.
No, I love Blue Christmas. That's one of my favorite songs. Elvis is great. And when he sings it live on the comeback special wearing the black leather suit is just awesome. Now he's great. I love Blue Christmas. The rest of these, I mean, okay, the storybooks, yeah, but like they seem like they're just groups that were popular at the time. Like they're not there because they're good Christmas songs. They're just there because that group, like the Band-Aid thing was super popular, but it's not great. I don't mind watching, like you see all the different, people when they're young, like Sting and Duran Duran and Boy George. It's kind of cool to watch the video, but I never thought it was a great song. The New Kids on the Block song is just horrible. I listened to it, and it's just like this generic, awful synth track music in the background. It's just like hideous. Santa Claus is Coming to Town is good, but like there's better for Christmas songs. I think Bruce Springsteen was just super, super popular in 1985. So it's a big seller.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is not, I don't know, that to me, Blue Christmas is like the standout. And obviously the the Christmas stories, Frosty and Charlie Brown, and that's cute, but I don't know about this group overall. It's kind of so that's it for me.
Who wants to go next?
Well, this was always in the background whenever I was growing up, was Frosty, Rudolph, and Charlie Brown on TV. Didn't have any of these on page though. Didn't have these on the printed page. I remember whenever Christmas Carol came out though, with Scrooge and Mickey was, Cratchit, and so I mean I've been exposed to this stuff. Blue Christmas is a classic for me. I do like Springsteen's take on Santa Claus is coming. But New Kids on the Block, Grandpa got ran over by a reindeer, needs to go down in flames like the Chipmunk song. Okay. See? You know what, ladies and gentlemen? It's a Christmas miracle. A Christmas miracle that our good friend Agent Pepsi 1 and I are getting along so well today.
I am telling you.
Oh,
it's really hard to believe that's a top seller.
Yes. But yeah. Other than that, that's my thoughts on it. Short, sweet, simple.
Agent Pepsi 1?
Yeah, my thoughts are going to be even shorter than that. These, I'm not a big fan of any of these. I'm not an Elvis fan, but I do have to admit that, his singing is actually really good.
Yes.
But, as far as those storybooks, I actually had the books growing up. These little, I guess they're the same, these little books, like for 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds. You know what I'm talking about? They were like a hardcover, and they're like pages.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the big pictures, and I mean, I love those. But the one up here that's like the worst is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It is so incredibly stupid.
Survey says.
Oh my God! I mean, that's
you want to play or pass?
I just want to yank out my hair one strand at a time when I hear this. just to let the pain take me away. New Kids on the Block. I mean, you got to be freaking kidding me.
Really? They weren't your favorite boy band back in the day? You didn't go nuts over Joe or any of the other guys?
Let me tell you something. In 1989, I was 5. Okay, so no, they're not my favorite boy band. I much rather had Frosty the Snowman. So, yeah, but no, I mean this is very forgettable. I mean, very, very forgettable.
Yeah, see, Vince Guaraldi's jazz should, from Charlie Brown, that should be up there. That's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was part of the Charlie Brown Christmas story song too. But yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, the Charlie Brown Christmas. I agree with her saying that the Vince Guaraldi's jazz ensemble for the Charlie Brown Christmas is great. It's just great stuff. The storybook songs, it's interesting that they're on here as singles, but it just reminds me of being a kid and having those as a kid. It was a lot of fun. So I agree with you guys on New Kids on the Block. God, what an awful song. The Band-Aid song, the only thing that's catchy is the chorus, really. It's Feed the World, let them know it's Christmas time. That's kind of catchy, but the rest of the song is not that great. And I agree with Heather. Looking at the video, it's kind of cool to see them. Bruce Springsteen, I don't like his voice on that song. I just don't think it's as good. It's okay, but it's not my favorite version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And I love Blue Christmas by Elvis. That's great. That's fantastic. All right, you guys are gonna kill me for this, but I like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Oh no! Present for you.
I just laugh at that song. I love the lyrics.
I got a present for you. You thought we were done. Here's another stocking stuffer. How dare you?
Tony, listen, Morse code, Tony. Three
the
shorts,
sad
three
thing is
longs,
I know
three
almost
shorts,
all the
it's
lyrics
SOS.
to it.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Well, no. The only version that I want to hear is Grandpa got stomped on by a you know who.
Yeah.
Hey, Harvey. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I just always thought it was a funny song, and I guess I don't know. Yeah, it's just me. I liked it. I always thought it was funny. I don't think it's the greatest song, but I think it's funny.
Oh my God! I'm worried
Yes.
about you, Rob. I'm really worried about you now.
Stop it.
I don't know.
Get some help.
We keep the presents or send them back. Now that
Exactly.
this is
Get
on the
some
table.
You know, Rob. I have a good therapist. You might want to see. Just that you know.
It's like that. It's
Oh
like that
my
Michael
God.
Jordan clip. It's like the Michael Jordan clip. Stop it. Get some help.
Well, I mean, it's definitive proof in Santa and the reindeer. I mean, come on. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, with that note, we have some of these things, and we alluded to some Christmas specials, but we're going to ask the panel another question. So here we go. Okay, so the next question to throw out to both of you guys on the panel and to the chat: what are some of your favorite Christmas movies or Christmas specials?
Go ahead.
And I know Tony's got to go pretty soon. Tony, do you want to go first on this?
Well, I mean, I can stay the whole time, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, who wants to go first on this? Favorite Christmas movie, favorite Christmas specials?
You know, I have. Mine is gonna be real quick. I only have two.
Oh, really? You don't like a lot of Christmas movies?
Yeah, I do not. I think most
mean,
of them are
Asian
stupid.
Pepsi one. I figured you'd be the lady on the couch watching the Hallmark movies and drinking her wine. I mean, come on.
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that's the way it used to be. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it never was. You know, my favorite Christmas movie, and you know, you're gonna laugh about this. My favorite Christmas movie is this the 1984, 1986 version of A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott as Scrooge. I love that one. And then it's Die Hard, which I think is a Christmas movie.
Oh, it is.
So,
It is.
So those are my two that I really love. And the
Got
rest,
the book. Come on.
yeah, I mean, but the rest, I'm like, Jesus. I mean, just get this crap away from me. I want real Christmas stuff, not this weird stuff. Jeez. You know, but I mean, to each their own. I mean, that is fine. You know, but I mean, I tell you what, I'm not going to watch. I am not going to watch that 1977 Star Wars Christmas adaptation. I am not watching.
Oh no!
Holidays, the Star Wars holiday special. Come on!
That's the first time you see Boba Fett.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not watching that. I am not watching that. That was cringeworthy.
Yeah. All Chewie's weird relatives, and they're watching the cooking show, and the weird cats kind of.
Oh,
Carrie
and
Fisher's eyes as big as $half, you know, because she's coked out while singing. Wait, what?
That's good stuff.
All right, who wants to go next?
I mean, I got a bit. I want to do a quick transcript reading so that you guys can identify one of my favorite movies of all time. I can do that now, or I could do that last. It's up
all
to
right,
you.
Heather, go.
Okay.
And then we'll get
I'm going to say, 100% with Sigvaldson on all the 60s stop motion animation stuff, which is awesome. My favorite one is Santa Claus is Coming to Town with the story of Kringle, and you got the Meister Burger banning the toys, and I just love that. And the Winter Warlock is so cool. Rudolph, The Red-Nosed Reindeer is a good stop motion one. Obviously, the Charlie Brown Christmas special has always been one of my favorites. So I like those. Oh, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, like the animated one, not the Jim Carrey, like the animated old cartoon. Yeah, I think I like those better than the Christmas movies, but you've got some great stuff up there. I mean, The Christmas Story is fun. I kind of like Love Actually. It's a goofy rom-com, but it's actually pretty good. What else that's not standard? Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. I always kind of do that on Halloween, but I guess it is Christmas. I like that one too. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. I never really watched the traditional like Miracle on 34th Street. Some of that stuff. Yeah, I'm not really into the traditional ones too much, but love all the kids specials. Still watch them every year. Die Hard, obviously. Die Hard. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Heather, you're not with your wine and your Hallmark channel. You're not one of those.
No, I was gonna tell Herc. I'm sorry about. Lord,
womp womp.
I have female friends who watch that. Like they're, oh my God, I don't know when it starts. Like November, October, maybe even. It's just shit starts. Like August. Oh, Hallmark's Christmas romances are starting. Like oh my God. Yeah, they are. A couple friends who just eat that up, and I'm like, oh my God. Every story is like the same freaking story.
It is.
Right.
And they're all filmed like in Canada in the summer.
In the summer, I don't know. I
do have to admit that I do watch some of them sometimes.
Do you really?
I do. I love romance stuff. I love romance stuff. But I tell you from Die Hard, my favorite character is that I don't even remember the man's name. It's the German guy in the suit.
Hans Gruber.
Oh my God, I love him. He is so
Alan
amazing.
Rickman. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, he's so amazing. Oh
yeah.
I mean, hell, it's been like what's that? 1988, Die Hard.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I mean, it's been almost 40 years. I mean, that man. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so I got to see it in the theater because we were Bruce Willis fans from Moonlighting. So my parents took me to a rated R movie. Yay. So, all right, Stark, let's bring it. What have you got?
Oh, here we go.
Who is it? It's me, Snakes. I've got the stuff. Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here. All right, Johnny. But what about my money? What money? AC said you had some dough for me. Is that a fact? How much do I owe you? AC said 10%. Too bad AC ain't in charge no more. Well, where is he now? He's upstairs taking a bath. He'll call you when he gets out. Hey, I tell you what I'm going to give you, Snakes. I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get you ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going 1, 2, 10! Where's the sound effect? There it is. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
There you go. Sound effect didn't load when I wanted it to. Totally ruined the bit. But yes, I loved Home Alone growing up. That was you gonna cross me up? You gonna cross me up?
I like
Oh my God, it was so stupid. The premise was so incredibly dumb.
We were friends all the way up until this point.
I mean, Home Alone. I'm gonna take a rifle butt to that little boy's forehead.
But of the lists here, I noticed that there were a few movies that were exempt. But I will say that Die Hard's probably one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, as well as Lethal Weapon. Nightmare, I do play more on Halloween. I'm on the same league with Heather L on that. I've seen A Christmas Story too many times that I can count. The only reason why I watch A Christmas Story is just to get to the scene with the mall Santa where he's off duty and he's drinking with his buddy, and he steps on Ralphie's head in slow-mo going, no! The Mighty Boot of Santa knows all, sees all.
Yep.
I like National Lampoons. I noticed that you didn't have. You do have the Santa Claus up there. Okay, I was supposed to say, where's the Santa Claus?
So I tried to get. I got a picture of like from the web of as many as I could up there, but there's some up there that are probably missing. So,
but this is the part where Tony takes another weird take. I like schlocky horror films. That's nothing new. I like crappy slasher flicks and stuff like that. And there's a couple of there's a couple of Christmas movies that make the list here, like Krampus and Christmas Bloody Christmas and A Christmas Sleigh and Santa Gets His Revenge. Where are all these? Come on, man. You got to cater to everybody, dude. No, I'm kidding. But there you go. Sorry that soundboard screwed up the bit. That was perfect all the way up to the point where I pulled the trigger and it didn't pull the trigger on time. I'm like, what the hell? Dare you?
Oh,
dare you?
It's
fine. It's fine. Hopefully my song at the end of the show will make up for it.
Now you have to listen to the Chipmunks as punishment.
How? Oh, you what? I will feed you to Harvey. No, carry on.
All right. So, a couple of things. So, first of all, as far as Christmas specials, I have to watch them every year. I love these. Charlie Brown Christmas, always a watch. The Grinch, the cartoon version. The rest of them don't exist.
Correct.
Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph are all like 4 specials that I have to watch every year. I love the rest of the Bacon and Rasp ones, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The California Raisins one is always fun too. But those specials. But as far as movies, it's a 4-way tie for me. So Christmas Vacation is one of my absolute favorite ones. I've got the Clark W. Griswold Getting Shocked is one of my decorations outside. I love It's a Wonderful Life. I always have to watch it. It's one of my favorite movies. It's just a beautiful movie. Die Hard is definitely tied for there because I love Die Hard. And, hey, it is a Christmas movie. And then finally, the other one that's not up here that I'm actually doing a live stream talking about that is a family tradition that we watch every year is the Albert Finney version of Scrooge, which in my opinion is the best Scrooge movie. And tune in tomorrow night at 7:30, and I will tell you why it's the best one. But those 4 are staples that I have to watch every year, every Christmas. It's always a tradition. It's always fun, and they're some of my favorites.
Now, I got one thing to say. Rob also promises that he will be in the right lobby this time.
Yes, he will.
Yes.
Because he was there a day early today, and this room will be closed. So there you go.
Yeah, it'll make it easier for me to click on that one than it was on this one.
Yes.
So, all right, folks, go ahead.
I do have something to say about Die Hard. This is a historical note. I don't know if you all know this, but when Die Hard came out in 1988, it was one of the first American action films that was actually shown uncut in Russia, which was the Soviet Union at the time. So, and it was not dubbed into Russian, but they actually had actors in some of the Moscow theaters that were actually lip syncing to. I guess it's not lip syncing when you're talking about the dialogue. So,
which movie again?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard. Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. So, all right, folks. So for our best of the rest, instead of it being the ones that didn't make the top 40, we've got something different for you. We're going to talk about the digital releases. Now, some of these songs may come into our top 10, so we may want to save those if they're in the top 10. Don't mention them. But it's interesting. There's some good and some, oh, God, good Lord, why is that one the top one? So there'll be some good ones. Some ones that you guys mentioned in the chat that we haven't mentioned yet are in this digital thing, and I love some of them, but some of them are cringe. So be forewarned. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, the best of the rest. Okay, so if you guys look on this, it's a Wikipedia did this list of best-selling Christmas albums, and these are the digital singles. I tried to put the good ones up here, but folks, what did you guys think of these digital ones? What are your favorites, and which ones make you cringe? Who wants to go first?
Can I go first? Because mine's gonna be really, really, really short.
Oh yeah.
I don't like any of them. I do not like any of them.
Wow.
Yeah, my favorite.
Wow. Seriously?
I don't like any of them. I do not like any of them. I think
you don't like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yes, actually, I do like that one. But
I was about to say there's 3 Trans-Siberian Orchestra tracks here.
The Vince Guaraldi.
Yeah, I mean the stuff I like. I mean, Do You Believe in Father Christmas by Greg Lake is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it is so unknown. I mean, it's on YouTube everywhere. I mean, I love it. It is. Watch the video for it. It's great. And then I like, Snoopy and the Red Baron, the Christmas version, the Christmas song.
Oh yeah, Christmas Bells. Yeah, by the Royal Tenenbaums.
I mean, that's not up
I
here
love
either.
that song.
And but these right here. I mean, I am sorry. I mean, it's just. Okay, Trans-Siberian Orchestra I do like, but a lot of the other stuff. I mean, I just don't want to deal with it.
Really?
I do not want to deal with it. I mean, I honestly do not want to deal with this stuff.
You don't like Chuck Berry?
Jeez.
Yeah, but not for Christmas music.
Well, in all fairness, Amy
Justin
did say that she got overexposed when she was a waitress.
Ah.
Yeah, to Christmas music.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the sort of stuff they played. This is all they played. They played this crap, for like a month and a half. I was there 8 hours a day with this stuff ringing in my ears.
Yeah. Also, I hate to say this, Agent Pepsi One, but when you said you were working as a waitress, it got a song stuck in my head. Working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I met you.
Oh my goodness. If you would have said working, for me it would have been working at the casino when I met you, but.
Yep.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a heavy take. Wow.
Oh.
Who wants to go next?
Chuck Berry's Run Rudolph is fun. But I like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Of all the Christmas music that I play that isn't parodies or or songs that I'm working on as parodies, when I think of Christmas ambience, I go towards A, crooners from the 30s and 40s, and B, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. There are a lot of songs shown here on this image that I could live without, but I tell you one thing that I enjoyed. It was a cover of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, the Jackson 5's cover of it.
Yes.
I enjoyed that one. The Jackson 5's cover of I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is an absolute banger, and I will find anybody that disagrees.
No, I think it's good. And, some of these, the reason why it's not on some of these lists is they weren't released as singles, so that's
right.
problem. So.
Right.
But I'm surprised
my
Agent
thoughts on
Pepsi One didn't like the Elton John song.
I like the Elton John song, but if I had to choose between that song and Elton John's known for more than just stuff.
Exactly.
Same with Chuck, right? So
absolutely.
Dolly.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's up there. Is he singing the Hanukkah song? Is that the Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Heather, do you care to shed some light on some of the good ones on here?
Yeah, I will say I love Hard Candy Christmas, Dolly Parton. I don't really like the Best Little Whorehouse version with all of them singing, but with Dolly, just Dolly singing it, it's great. It's one of my favorite songs. Not even just for Christmas. I just love that song. Linus and Lucy, Vince Guaraldi, that all their music for that whole Peanuts special is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Love this Trans-Siberian Orchestra. This song, the Mad Russians Christmas, was one of the ones on the singles. I love the way it starts out with Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's got the awesome Nutcracker music in it, and then the heavy metal guitars come in. That one's really awesome.
The Wizards of
we're getting into those.
Yeah.
Yeah. The song, Do You Hear What I Hear, I really love, but not this version. Like, I listened to this version that was in here, so by For King and Country, and I'm like, it's just kind of dull and mediocre. But I actually love the older versions of that song. I think it's
me too, and it reminds me of Gremlins, but that's
Gremlins. The one that's in the version that's in Gremlins is good. There's some better modern versions too than what that was. So I don't know. I didn't get that. I love Dino, Baby It's Cold Outside. I think that's a fun song. And Sleigh Ride too. Not the Ronettes. I kind of like the instrumental Sleigh Ride, but I think that's a pretty good song. I don't mind the Ronettes version. Yeah, I thought there were quite a few good ones in there. Obviously, there's some horrendous ones. We're not going to get into. For me, those are kind of the top stuff for me.
Okay. All right. So most of the ones I like are on here pictured. So Frosty the Snowman by the Ronettes. I like their version of it. I think it's kind of catchy. It's that 60s Motown, and I love 60s Motown. Linus and Lucy, the Vince Guaraldi trio. It's just so catchy and so jazzy. I always like that. I agree with you. Hard Candy Christmas is beautiful by Dolly Parton. I mean, just great. I agree with you guys on the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. The Adam Sandler Hanukkah song is funny for its time, but I can't just listen to it by itself. It's funny. It's great. I love Adam Sandler, but I don't know if I can listen to the whole thing.
It's
I like
a set list song.
Yeah, set list, yeah.
Yeah, you don't put that as a single. That's part of a set list of a Christmas mixtape.
Yeah, some of these are Bieber songs that don't belong anywhere near this, but it's that. Some of these are redone. Pentatonic has a few songs on here that I think are pretty decent. Do You Hear What I Hear?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this version of that song, but Pentatonic is really good. They sing a lot of Christmas songs, and they haven't released a lot of these as singles, and that's why you don't see all of them on here. Yep. Chuck Berry, Run Rudolph Run is great. Let's see. Elton John, Step Into Christmas is okay. I don't think it's the best one on here. Trans-Siberian Orchestra has some great ones that we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like Pentatonic, Hallelujah. One song that I can't stand that does not need to be a Christmas song, which just bugs the crap out of me, is Mary Did You Know? Even though it's a pretty song, I'm like, read your scripture. She does know. Can you just make it accurate? Sorry. I just, yikes.
It's not just a slight nitpick, man. You know what they say about people that edit the book.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yes,
yes. I agree with you completely on that regard.
But I always loved Dean Martin's "Baby It's Cold Outside." I do like his version of "Let It Snow, Let It Snow." I love both of those. "Baby It's Cold Outside." I think it's just a fun song, and I agree with you, Heather, about that. I do like the Ronettes Sleigh Ride, but I also like the a couple of other versions that are a little bit better than that one. But honestly, one of my favorite songs that's on here that's fantastic that you guys didn't mention is "Darling Love, Christmas Baby Please Come Home." It's just a wonderful, wonderful song. I love her voice on it. I love the Motown. I love the piano. I love the sax. I was flipping through YouTube and I found that Darling Love did a version of it just a few days ago on Jimmy Fallon, which I don't really watch in the late night shows, but it had the clip and she still sounds fantastic. And I love that song. There's just something about it that's catchy. That's the 50s and 60s Motown doo-wop type stuff. And it's just jumpy and catchy, even though it's a sad song in a way, because he's not here for her.
He's not here. And he's
but it's so upbeat. It's so catchy.
Right. It's upbeat. Yeah. If you don't listen to the words, you don't realize it's kind of a sad song.
Yeah. Some of these we'll mention as we go further on here, but these are the digital uploads, and there are a lot of them that are more modern, but that one, Christmas Baby Please Come Home, comes to mind. It's one of my favorites. It's on there. So it's just a lot of interesting stuff. It's funny, the digital age, and I'm glad there's some of the older ones on here in the digital streams that are digital singles because it does show that it's not just the modern stuff that people are listening to. They're pulling up some of the older ones that are good. I wish there were more of the older ones on here, but hey, we get what we can get. And I challenge folks that are pulling up some of these more modern versions of these songs to go back and listen to, the Kroners, the Perry Comos, the Dean Martins.
I agree.
Versions of some of these songs. And I challenge you to listen to those versus what you got here. And then you'll realize what crap music really sounds like.
Exactly.
So anyway, that's our best of the rest. Folks, do we want to get into our top 10? Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to hear everybody's opinions on it. But these are the top 10. I'm glad you guys are saying your prayers because the top 10 is interesting. Here we go.
Give me strength. Jesus, give me strength.
Okay, folks, these are the top selling singles. Oh my goodness, of all time. And here we go. There's some good ones and some bad ones. Here we go. So we got Last Christmas by Wham, Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms, one of my favorites, Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. There are a couple by Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Band by Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Where Are You Christmas by Faith Hill. We get Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. A favorite of certain Eldridge God, Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Then we got Christmas Eve Sarajevo by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, which is just beautiful. Do You Want to Build a Christmas by Kristen Bell? And we all know that that's from Frozen. Or Do You Want to Build a Snowman by Kristen Bell? And then the Mariah Carey song that everybody knows.
The one thing that she's thought out for year after year after year.
For All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Also breaking records this year, by the way.
Yes. Yes. All right. So who wants to go first?
I will shelter the maidens fair. I will put on my armor and shield, and I will weather through this slop. Okay.
Go for it, Tony.
Oh, for the love of Tara.
Oh, Jesus.
Wham! I'm making a parody for that. That version of Jingle Bell Rock can go somewhere else. Feliciano's Feliz Navidad's okay, but I do prefer the Bob Rivers Policed Up My Car version. Wizards of Winter, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That is the song that got the band on the map. That is the song that is featured in it was an electrical engineer household, and he wired his lights up with this massive switchboard, and he had a small radio station, band that you could tune into. You can hear the song on the radio playing while the lights are synced to it. That is that song. That is that song. That is a song that got this whole band on the map. Faith Hill, Brenda Lee overplayed. Why is he here? Okay, all right. Now, Justin B. Why is? I thought we had sacrificed him to the Eldritch God already. I thought he was gone. Why did you have to come and bring it back? How dare you? I got to be like Harrison Ford here. I got to go, how dare you? All right. Another Trans-Siberian Orchestra song. Very good. Frozen. I really do not care, man. And then I have a parody of that one that, with your permission, I will sing. It's only three verses, but it is one of the first songs I ever wrote for my channel. Because as you know, my channel, our first video, if you go and you see my uploads, I'm actually coming up on my 3rd anniversary. My first video upload ever was Doomcock's Christmas Gifts, and it was on December 25th. So coincidentally, Christmas is the time that I started my channel. And it was one of the first songs I ever wrote. One of the first parody songs I ever wrote. All I want for Christmas is booze. I will hopefully cleanse y'all's palates and then probably invoke some habits, as I'm sure that everybody's going to need a drink after this. But I have weathered the storm, ye maidens. The road is clear.
Okay. Oh.
I shall now faint into death.
All right. You hit them all. That's good.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to.
Who wants to go next?
Right. The Christmas canon, obviously, and Christmas Eve, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra are great. Jingle Bell Rock is the good kind of staple, Christmas staple, Feliz Navidad. A lot of this, though, is just like garbage.
I had slain all the dragons.
Yeah, they're laying dead in a pile. We don't need to
you are more than welcome to throw your random rotten vegetables at them.
Yes. I like Brenda Lee's rocking around the Christmas trees.
Oh God.
But that Frozen, I've never seen Frozen. I tried to listen to that song and it was just like, blech. So I didn't even attempt to listen to it. I just can't do it. Yeah. I mean, a few good and a few mediocre.
God.
No, kinder than I, miss.
You, Jesus.
Thou art a bigger heart than mine, madame.
What? I said Trans-Siberian Orchestra is good, and then there's some mediocre, and then there's some garbage.
Mediocre is not the term for this.
So every time I hear mediocre when it's involving stuff like this, I think of
think
Morton Joe from
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree is not bad.
I mean, you like Home Alone. I'm surprised you don't like that song because that's featured heavily in Home Alone.
Listen, I like Home Alone for its slapstick humor and the mobster movies that should have been real. That's the reason why I quoted one. Okay, not the music. Oh heavens to Betsy, no.
Oh my God. I mean, where to start on this?
And then you'll be gay.
All I can tell you is that I like the ones from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and my favorite one of these two is the Christmas Eve at Sarajevo. I think
because that has the choral, right? The choir.
That has the
Carol of the Bells, right? It's Carol of the Bells.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, I don't know. I mean, for my friends here who's been in the army, know what a tow missile is. I know
what a tow missile is.
I would like to send a Justin Bieber the mistletoe.
Your mistletoe is no match for my tow missile.
Yeah, and then I'll make it a toe too, so I don't care where he hides; it's going to go through it. 2 feet of concrete, it will not matter. But the rest of the stuff now, I will tell you this. You know how dogs sometimes they'll put their butt on the rug and they will like scoot across. That's what these songs make me think of. Is a dog that is just with his butt on the rug just scooting along.
Yes.
Is that what Dipsy's doing right now? What's going on?
I mean,
what Gypsy does when you play Justin Bieber. She's on the rug.
How far society has fallen.
Gypsy's actually in the other room with my husband. But yeah, I mean, that's what I think about these songs. I mean, they are so terrible. Yes. My God, I mean.
Don't worry, I have a power cleanser.
All right, you ready? So, Last Christmas is annoying. It's overplayed. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. It's catchy once, but that's about it.
You're so nice.
Oh, it's so nice, overplayed. Rob. It drives me crazy. Jingle Bell Rock is good. I always like Jingle Bell Rock, and I always like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. I think both of those are two staples from the 50s that I love. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, both of those songs are awesome. Christmas Canon and Christmas Eve Sarajevo are they're beautiful songs. And, I think also that the great thing about Trans-Siberian Orchestra is you can set Christmas lights to it It's fantastic to go watch.
That's
Christmas
what got
lights
them on the
like
map.
that. Yeah,
That's what
it's
got
just
them on the map.
Yep, that's just awesome. Feliz Navidad always holds a special place in my heart. I always turn that up. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs, partially because as a kid I loved it and sang it to an entire Mexican restaurant as a kid. True story. I sang it to the cute waitress and ended up serenading the whole restaurant. So, yes.
How old were you? I gotta know. I have to know.
Maybe like we lived in Harker Heights, so like 6 or 7. I don't know. But
Rob.
It was in Dallas. It was Marin and Alberto's in Dallas. So
all I have to tell you, Rob, you are a ladies' man for doing this. That's awesome. I love you, but that is oh my God, that is awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So Where Are You Christmas? Faith Hill's a pretty singer, and she's country, and she's married to Tim McGraw. It's parts of it are pretty, but it's not really. It's not really. It doesn't really fit Christmas songs. I know it was from The Grinch, which she does. It's okay. It's not. I mean, it's passable, but it's not something that I want to listen to on the radio all the time, or would call as a favorite Christmas song. But it was for its time. Justin Bieber doesn't belong on this list. Yuck. Do you want to build a snowman from Frozen? I haven't even seen Frozen. I get it. It's mainly for kids. And if I had kids, they would probably be more interested in that song. All I Want for Christmas Is You. So what can I say about this song? So it was catchy once in 94 when it first came on. And I thought Mariah Carey was hot. And so I liked it back then when it first came out. But since it's been overplayed worse than the Wham song, it just gets annoying. Even though it'd be great to have a girl sing that about me, I don't really want Mariah Carey singing about me like that. I told her that with the restraining order back in 94, but she wouldn't listen. No, seriously.
Oh my God.
I thought it was catchy back in the day when it first came out, before it was just this explosive big hit. But I think it's overrated. And I'd rather listen to Eartha Kitt sing Santa Baby, which is a catchier, better song than All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I certainly love Christmas Baby Please Come Home way better than All I Want for Christmas Is You, because I think there's more to it than that. But I will admit that it was catchy when it first came out back in 94, but now it's just like nails on a chalkboard. You're just like, oh, give me a break.
Hey, Taylor Swift says Mariah is a genius.
Oh, I must.
Well,
I must
hold on. I will say that she copywriting that song and making so much money from just that one song.
Oh yeah, making money.
I mean, I will say that, but I will say this: she's not the Queen of Christmas. I mean, folks, she's got a couple of good songs that are contemporary, but I don't get it. I'd rather listen to a whole bunch of other artists rather than her. So, but
I just want to know if Swift thinks she qualifies as one of his laser ladies. Could she make a grade as a laser lady? Got to tell us in the chat.
Swift qualified, doesn't even qualify to the garage band background singer. Let alone Mariah Carey. Oh, Jesus.
Matt G. Alas, 'tis time to know upon ye Yuletide mistletoe.
I know she's not one of the laser ladies. I'm asking you, could she qualify? She is good, dude. Come on. Get with it.
Okay. Do I have permission to sing this song so that it's
okay?
a
What
palate
song?
cleanser?
Okay,
All I Want for Christmas is Booze. Yes.
All right. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's
okay.
remove this stuff from the page and let's get back to our thing. And we'll highlight you, Tony, and
All
let
right,
you.
1 second. Let me. Yeah, well, give me a second. If you want me, I'll go ahead and I'll grab the mic. One moment here, as I do have an avatar for this as well. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Where'd I put the bloody thing? Now, this is one of the first songs I ever wrote for my channel, as again, it is coming up on the 3rd year anniversary of the Stark of Iron channel. And so of the time when I started writing Christmas parodies, way back when, this particular arrangement is called All I Want for Christmas is Booze. Christmas spirits with libation, needing Yule inebriation. I don't care what you get me, just so long it gets me wobbly. I'm at the deck, I'm downing shots, plucking them like forget-me-nots. What poisons will I choose when all I want for Christmas is booze? Dun da 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 dun da dun da 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 dun da dun da 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 dum bum bum bum. Remembering my first vodka way back when I was younger, it was love or I was smitten, or at least I was couch-ridden. Where's the John? I gotta piss. Please send someone if I miss, because my aim is loose, cause all I got for Christmas was booze. Bump ba da bump ba dum bump 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 bump. Oh, bourbon, beer, or yet Scotch whiskey. I am feeling rather tipsy, broke the seal, it's flowing through me. Now I'm feeling rather ornery. I'm at the bar, I'm picking fights. Drunk tank destiny tonight. I'm going for a cruise. Woo! Cause all I got for Christmas was booze. You're welcome.
Woo! Thank you, Cody. Yes, that was
There you
definitely
go.
a palate cleanser.
I was on mute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
You-
was thinking you might slip up and say, instead of booze, something else. But
Oh, if you want something that's fluffy, a pair of those would do quite nicely. Making these lyrics up quite quietly. Gonna make sure that you're all rightly. I need them right on my face. It is indeed the perfect place. What other things could I choose when all I got for Christmas was boobs? That just came out.
God, that's awesome.
There you go. There you go. I did my potion.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you, Tony.
Mhm.
All right, so folks, we're reaching towards the end of our show, and I'm gonna let everybody plug away. Agent Pepsi One, what have you got coming up? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually started writing some fan fiction, and I'm going to post that to my YouTube channel as a narration. So that's coming up.
Very
And
cool.
other than that, I mean, this is the first time in a while that my husband's going to be home for Christmas and New Year's. So we're looking forward to that. And I just want to wish everybody here a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year. And I just want you to know that I love you all. And that's it for me.
Cool, thanks. All right, Mr. Stark, what have you got coming up? We know you got something coming up.
I
right after
do.
this.
Gordon Shumway is going to be on this link right here in about half an hour. Our good friend Alf, Gordon Shumway, is going to be, speaking of boobies, bringing on our special guest, Ginger Wolf, aka our channel's local Black Widow, to have some puppet camaraderie as well as a pretty nice model to look at. So I hope that you guys join us for what will be a very chaotic episode of Alf After Hours, as it is the first show that is crossing over with one of my other shows, which is the Black Widow Files. We reached our financial goals on the pilot episode of Alf and decided, you know what, let's just hybridize the two and ride the hype train, since a lot of my people over at the Cotton Connection love it. Let's see here. On Monday, we have Radio 616 broadcasting exclusively to VR Chat. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We have expanded our markets into some place outside of YouTube, and a lot of people are loving Alistair the Radio Demon far and abroad. Tuesday, we have an episode of Radio 616 specifically meant for YouTube that'll be happening Tuesday afternoon, followed with episode 1 of the original run series. I guess it's technically episode 2 now of Alpha After Hours happening in the later evening. And of course, tune in for the 24th, because that is going to be the first time in a long time a full-length Stark Party, where it'll be a revolving door panel, revolving door chat, and we'll all have a bit of a fellowship for Christmas. It is intended for those out there who have nowhere to go that evening. We will be greeting Christmas on the hour, every hour from 12 p.m. Eastern, or 12 a.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. On the West Coast to welcome Christmas in for anybody that is up that night, doesn't have anywhere to go, no family or anything. And of course, just a little get together with my community far and abroad. And then, of course, afterwards, I'm going to take a few days off because that is a busy schedule. And I hope to see you guys most likely during DC's Christmas special that we'll be having at the Center of the Earth Christmas afternoon. So be there or be square. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Tony. Heather, I know you're not a YouTuber, but what have you got coming up as a wrench?
I don't know, but I just want to say Merry Christmas to the chat. So great that you guys have all come out to hang out with us, and hope you have a great Christmas. And hope you can come to Pop Culture Breakdown on Wednesday. Doomcock's doing that stream, even though it's Christmas Eve. We're doing, I think the movie we love is 1941, so that should be interesting. And so come hang out in the chat, and then also come to Doomcock stream on Christmas Day, and hope to see you guys all in the chat there. Merry Christmas.
And if you guys are up late night after Pop Culture Breakdown, I hope to see you all coming through on my side. But obviously, if you have to hit a show live, be sure to watch the other on the rewind. It helps. I'm almost to 3K, by the way. 14 away.
That's awesome. Congrats.
So do help us small timers who are trying to make it in this world.
Yep.
All right. So on my channel, first off, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to leave comments so that when this goes into the ether, that it gets watched, that people watch it and watch on the replay. I'm so thankful for all of you guys that are watching either live or on the replay. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas time. Tomorrow night, I will be on the right YouTube channel or YouTube StreamYard stream because I'm going to be doing a live stream about one of my favorite Christmas movies, Scrooge. I'm going to tell you why it's one of the best versions of A Christmas Carol and all of that. I will also have some videos dropping about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman, both those Christmas specials. They won't be live shows. They'll be videos. So we've got that coming up on my channel. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to go live next weekend. I'm still working on making that decision because I may do a Western next weekend. But with it getting close to New Year's, I might just take a break after doing a couple of live streams and doing a couple of videos. And then we'll get into next year. Heather and I will bring another episode of The Pacific, and we'll have another show where we'll count down the top hits of the 70s. We're at 1977. We're almost done with the 70s, folks. So stay tuned for that coming up the next year. Folks, also Doomcock, Pop Culture Breakdown, 1941. It's an interesting movie. If I'm on the show, I'll be late because I've got family stuff going on that evening in the early part of that evening. So I might be late to that show if I'm able to make it. 1941, just so you guys know, is an interesting movie. It's a Spielberg movie. And bit of trivia about that real quick. If I don't make it, I actually wrote a paper on it in my film class, and I used it as a way to prove that Steven Spielberg was an auteur. And he is one of the poster boys for auteur theory, but I was trying to prove it wrong because of my professor's definition was way out there, like super. So auteur theory, just so you know, is like the director is in full control and it's his art. Well, you know, I tried to prove it by the different ones that Steven Spielberg didn't do so well on, and the fact that, you know, Jaws was a book and that the shark didn't work the way he wanted it to at the beginning. He had Sugarland Express in 1941, which were big flops and weren't necessarily the style that he established. Then he had Close Encounters and E.T. and Raiders was half his and half Spielberg, half George Lucas's. So I made a good argument. I didn't do as well on the paper, but it was interesting, and that's how I remember 1941 because it's one that I tried to prove was our tour. And folks, if you see 1941, it came out before Raiders, and guess what? The whole shtick with the chain that became the coat hanger, that was actually done in 1941, and he liked the joke so much. It didn't work in 1941, but it worked in Raiders. So, fun fact, fun trivia, interesting. So,
I want to give a special shout out to 2104 Dogface, who says, for a great Christmas song and music video, check out Sabaton's Christmas Truce. I subsequently replied that, yes, I can play that one on keys.
Yes.
That song is a wonderful, beautiful song. It is the story of the Christmas Truce of 1906, World War I, where the French waved flags and they went and they stole wine and they talked about their wives and their families for 24 hours. They cut off high command. They were like, 1916, not 1906, yes. But they basically was like, you know what, screw this. It's Christmas. The guns can go cold for a day. And
they actually played soccer as well.
Yeah. Shared rations.
Yeah. The other thing that's interesting is that, Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time is his most well-known one, but he also did another one called Pipes of Peace. And if you look at the video for that, the video for that song, it's this is Paul McCartney in the 80s where he was kind of hit or miss big time. But if you go back and watch that song, the video is done for that Christmas Truce 1916, which that song is much better than the Pipes of Peace. But
1914
video. Yeah.
Okay. 1914.
Yeah, 1914. So, all right. Cool. Yeah, Pipes of Peace is okay, but the video is better than the song, I think. The video is interesting because it reflects that. So, but anyway, folks, there's our show. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching on a replay, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm still trying to get to the 3,000 mark, and for some reason, YouTube keeps slapping me down, so I'm in the 1,600 still. I don't know why.
According to your thing, you said you have 10,900 subscribers.
Yeah, I do.
So awesome.
Yeah, I've got the subs. I just don't have the watch hours.
You're at 19,000 now?
Oh, it's watch hours. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not at 19,000 anything. No. I'm at 10,000 something subscribers.
I'm the struggle on the bus is sad. Get me to 3K. Yeah. Struggle on the bus is sad all through the town.
Yeah, but the fun, the joys and pains of being a YouTuber. The joy. Anyway, folks, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Hope to see you guys on another stream soon, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Take care, everybody.
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.